they were without faults and were full of bliss like that experienced by a bhiksu in the third dhyana. They approved of wisdom, keeping the precepts, mastery of the self and non-violence towards beings. Sastra. Question. These beings had not renounced desire, were not concentrated and did not possess the four limitless ones. How could they attain an evenness of mind? I. Answer. This evenness is not that of concentration. It is absence of hostility and malice towards all beings. Thanks to this evenness, they consider one another with good feelings. Concerning this mind of evenness, it is said in a sutra. What is samakita? It is to consider one another with the feelings one would feel for one's father or mother. Question. Do they consider all beings indiscriminately as their father, mother, elder brother, older sister, or younger sister? Answer. No. They consider old people as their father and mother, large people as their elder brother, small people as their younger brother. Similarly for elder or younger sister. By the power of samakita, everybody is considered as a relative. Question. Why call father and mother somebody who is neither father nor mother, etc.? Why call somebody who is not a relative a relative? Is that not a falsehood? Answer. In the course of innumerable generations, all beings have been one's father, mother, elder brother, elder sister, younger sister, and relative. Furthermore, according to the true nature of dharmas, there is no father or mother, no elder or younger brother. But people who are submerged in the error of self believe in their existence, and thus there is the question of father and mother, elder and younger brother. Therefore it is not a lie when, by virtue of a wholesome mind, we consider one another with the feelings we would feel for a father or mother. Finally, there are people who, out of interest, treat as a father someone who is not their father and as a mother someone who is not their mother. It is the same for elder brother, younger brother, and children. There are people who send away their son when he is badly behaved, and other families take him in and treat him as their own son. A stanza says, "Consider another person's wife as a mother, consider the welfare of another like fire, consider all beings as your relatives." This is what is called the vision of evenness. 2. The Sutra says that all beings practice the 10 good paths of action. 1. The paths of bodily action are 3 in number. Abstaining from murder, theft, and wrongful sexual relations. 2. The paths of vocal action are 4 in number. Abstaining from falsehood, slander, harmful speech, and thoughtless speech. 3. The paths of mental action are 3 in number. Abstaining from envy, spitefulness, and wrong views. Every path of action, from abstention from murder to abstention from wrong views, involves 4 subdivisions. Not to kill beings oneself, not to order others to kill, praising those who do not kill, rejoicing when one does not kill. See question. The last 3 paths of action, abstaining from envy, spitefulness, and wrong views, are not actions, whereas the first 7 are actions. Then why speak of 10 paths of action? Answer. Because they are often resorted to, they are rightly called paths of action. Although the last 3 may not be actions, they can give rise to actions. This is why they are called paths of action as a whole. 3. The Sutra continues. Pure, observing chastity, they are without fault. Question. We have just said that these beings practice the 10 wholesome paths of action, and the argument is satisfactory. Why add that they are pure and practice chastity? Answer. There are beings who practice the 10 wholesome paths of action and who have not cut through their sensual desire. Here we are also praising those who observe the conduct of King Brahma. Because they have cut through lust, the Sutra says that they are pure, chaste, and without fault. People who practice impurity have an ugly malodorous body. This is why we praise those who have cut through their sensual desire by saying that they are without fault. 4. The Sutra says that they were full of bliss. Question. What is bliss? Answer. This bliss is of two types, internal bliss and the bliss of nirvana. This bliss is not the result of the five coarse objects. This mental bliss is like water from a spring that gushes forth spontaneously from the rocks and does not come from the outside. By practicing the mind of evenness, by observing chastity, by practicing the 10 wholesome paths of action, one is pure and faultless. This is what is called internal bliss. Question. To what realm does this bliss belong? Does it belong to the desire realm, the form realm, or the formless realm? Answer. This bliss both belongs to and does not belong to the desire realm. It does not belong to the form realm or the formless realm. The Sutra says that it is like that experienced by a bhikkhu entered into the third dhyana. If this bliss belonged to the form realm, the Sutra would not have used this comparison. That is why we know that it does not belong to the form realm. It is a matter here of a mind of the desire realm that produces a joy filling the entire body. It is like a warm joy that floods the body, makes it flexible, soft, and happy. Those who are without bonds discover the nature of prajnaparamita. They see that all dharmas are unborn and unceasing. They acquire real wisdom and their mind is without attachment. The bliss of the signless is the absence of bonds. Question. The Buddha has said that nirvana is the supreme bliss. Why do you speak here about the bliss of the third dhyana? Answer. There are two types of bliss, the bliss that involves feeling and the bliss that involves the abandonment of feeling. In the latter, the five aggregates are completely eliminated and there is no further rebirth. This is the bliss of nirvana without residue. But the bliss of the mind that suppresses displeasure and the afflictions is called pleasant feeling, and the fullness of the pleasant feeling occurs in the third dhyana. This is why the bliss which these people experience is compared to that of the third dhyana. Question. The first and second dhyanas involve a pleasant feeling as well. Why does the Sutra speak only of the third dhyana? Answer. Bliss is lesser, medium and greater. The lesser bliss is that of the first dhyana, the medium bliss is that of the second dhyana, the greater bliss is that of the third dhyana. In the first dhyana it is twofold. The faculty of pleasure and the faculty of satisfaction. Namely, the faculty of pleasure associated with the first five consciousnesses and the faculty of satisfaction associated with the mental consciousness. In the second dhyana, there is the faculty of satisfaction associated with the mental consciousness. In the third dhyana there is the pleasure associated with the mental consciousness. In all the threefold world, with the exception of the third dhyana, this faculty of pleasure associated with the mental consciousness is absent. The first five consciousnesses are unable to conceive things, they do not know their names or their symbols or their